Hello again, my name is Sommerville Johnston, and I'm here for part 2 of our wellness series, Resilience in Uncertain Times. In the first part, I introduced the autonomic nervous system, and we looked at how our threat response is natural and functional, but can sometimes land us in a place of being stuck on or stuck off, in a place of anxiety or in a place of depression and numbness. Sometimes those can happen at the same time. We also went through a guided activity of body awareness, inviting a soft jaw to help stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system to promote calmness. Well, one point that I mentioned in the last section was that we have a tendency to orient to threat. We want to find the tiger. Sounds all well and good, can definitely be functional. But when we get stuck in a place of looking for threat, then our bodies stay in a place of tension and anxiety or numbness. So instead, today we're highlighting the benefit of orienting to safety. Well, how do we orient to safety? Orienting to safety can be orienting to the body, the breath, the here and now. It can be orienting to supportive community, friends, family. It can be orienting to the natural world. In the activity that we'll be doing today, we're going to be orienting to the breath. And another way to think of this is mindfulness. Jon Kabat-Zinn defines mindfulness as paying attention in a particular way, on purpose, to the present moment without judgment. We can practice mindfulness doing anything. We can mindfully cut our vegetables to prepare for dinner. We can notice the colors and the smells and the texture of the knife moving through the carrot. We can pay attention to all of that on purpose in the present moment without judgment. And not only are we distracting ourselves from all of the other thoughts that are past or future oriented, but we're really bringing awareness to the here and now, which allows our bodies to know, our animal bodies to know that we are safe. So the activity that I'll lead you through now is a breath activity, and you can practice it anywhere. Currently, I'm in my co-working space at Practice Works in Birmingham, and I can take just a few minutes to pause and notice my breath. So taking a nice seat, start by placing your hands on your low belly and invite your breath into your low belly. So instead of taking a big lung breath, our chest won't move so much, and it will really be the low belly that starts to move in and out with each breath. If it's easier to practice this while closing your eyes, feel free to do so. But start to direct the breath into the low belly at a pace that's comfortable for you, that's slow enough for you to feel the full inhale and the full exhale. After you have done that for a moment, then move your hands up to the side of your rib cage and feel your hands move in and out as you direct your breath more into the bottom of your lungs. So here we will feel movement in our rib cage. It's less about the belly at this moment, more about the rib cage. Expanding with the inhale and contracting with the exhale. And then finally, move your hands to your collarbones and direct the breath into the upper lungs, feeling the expansion, the widening ever so slightly with the inhale, and then the contraction with the exhale. So feeling those collarbones spread and lift, and then relax and fall. And this is a 3-part breath. So now we're going to put the pieces together. You might want to leave one hand on your collarbone and place one hand on your low belly. So on the in-breath, you'll inhale into your low belly first, then your rib cage, then your collarbones, and then exhale out of the collarbones, rib cage, low belly. Inhale into the low belly, the rib cage, and the collarbones. And then exhale out of the collarbones, the rib cage, and the low belly. Start to move at your own pace, imagining that the breath is rolling in and out of you like a wave. So again, you fill the low belly, then fill the rib cage, then fill the collarbones. And then exhale out of the collarbones, the rib cage, and the low belly. You can continue this activity after the video is over. But the idea is to create a slow, consistent breath that is moving in and moving out, and to pay attention to that breath on purpose in this moment without judgment. Now, some people find that paying attention to their breath, even that alone, can be really anxiety-provoking. And if that's the case, maybe just notice the bottom of your feet for a little while. It's also important to give yourself permission to breathe at your pace and not try and match my pace or someone else's pace. Over time, as you practice this activity more, you may start to notice that you start to learn the patterns of your breath a little bit more specifically. You also might notice that at the end of the activity, the mind, which is so used to anticipating what's coming next or thinking about the past, feels a little more calm and clear because you've been giving it time to focus on the here and now. Practicing this 3-part breath when you wake up in the morning or as you go to bed at night can be a beautiful bookend to your day, helping you wake up slowly and mindfully, and helping you relax and release the day slowly and mindfully. I encourage you to replace your screen time or any alarms or any distractions at the very beginning and end of your day with some conscious breath work and mindfulness. If you enjoy this activity, there are so many more activities that we can dive into. And of course, if you would like to join us, you are more than welcome for a class, Resilience in Uncertain Times, on July 16th. Make sure to check out the description and link and register, and we'd love to see you there.